A team of Harvard researchers believe they have discovered fragments of alien technology.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Humanity has always been fascinated by what lies beyond the sky, and UFO sightings only fuel the belief in alien life. For decades, the government has been secretly tracking UFOs, trying to uncover whether they're proof of life beyond Earth. Now, with investigations into UFOs and UAPs gaining momentum, they finally showed UFO evidence previously hidden from us. From flying saucers sightings to metallic orb sightings, keep on watching as we uncover the secrets of UFO sightings that have been kept a secret for a long time. Humans' interest in UFOs, UAPs, have always fascinated humans because they are a sign of life beyond Earth. UFOs tap into the innate curiosity of the universe and present the possibility of encountering other intelligent beings. The interest is even more popular because of pop culture depictions and mystery surrounding this phenomenon. The idea of having aliens raises existential questions about where we stand in the universe and causes us to ask whether we are truly alone. UFOs are a sign of this alien life and give the hope that the aliens really exist. What's more, most UFO sightings are unexplained. This excites scientists and the public to investigate new scientific phenomena around these unidentified objects. There are also a lot of movies, TV shows, and books that feature UFOs and aliens, contributing to the interest in the topic and the imagination surrounding it. Since UFOs come with many unknown factors, they spark curiosity in humans, trying to understand something beyond their normal comprehension. With all the speculation and public interest in UFOs, it's unsurprising that the government is deeply involved in researching and understanding them. Now they finally showed the evidence of the UFO that had previously been hidden from us. Siberian UFO sighting. Siberia, Russia is one of the most popular spots for UFO sightings in the world, making this location mysterious. Many researchers have been investigating the sighting locations within the Siberian region, especially as they try to understand the significance of this location. Many have spotted triangle-shaped UFOs in Siberia, which they speculate could be black triangle-type craft. It is a mysterious, large, triangular-shaped, unidentified aerial phenomenon recorded with photographic evidence. A drone in Siberia had captured a triangular-shaped UFO flying at low altitude. The object emits a rhythmic, multicolored light, suggesting advanced technology. Moreover, the UFO had a strange flight pattern and was found in a remote location, adding to its mystery. This is not the first time triangular UFOs have been spotted in different places worldwide. A video from Russia showed a mysterious black triangle UFO flying through the night sky, but it was too slow to be an airplane, bringing up more questions. It was further enigmatic because of where the UFO was located. It was seen in an area that normal aircraft and drones don't usually pass through. These erratic flight patterns make it easy to separate the object from normal human-made vehicles. Some critics say these are not UFOs, but misidentification of military aircraft, weather phenomena, and unusual cloud formations. But the evidence is overwhelming. The evidence became stronger when a metal object as big as a Volkswagen was spotted near a remote village in Siberia. The massive metal object was suspected to be a UFO fragment that had recently fallen to Earth from space. Officials from Russia's space agency examined the object. They determined it was unrelated to space technology, but they didn't know what it was, causing many to suspect a cover-up. The object weighed about 440 pounds and had a cylindrical shape. It was capped on one end by a silvery dome. When it was discovered, some villagers attached the suspected UFO fragment to a trailer and dragged it through the snow in their village. Then they contacted the Moscow authorities, who could not determine the object. They could only determine that some parts were made of titanium and not radioactive. New Jersey drone sightings. The government has been investigating the drone sightings in New Jersey, and they finally showed UFO evidence previously hidden from us. The mysterious flying object sightings around the state have led to calls for military intervention, but no one still understands what they are. In recent weeks, flying objects have been spotted everywhere in New Jersey, over residential neighborhoods, important infrastructure, and restricted sites. These include near nuclear power plants, power stations, and transmission lines. Because of all these sightings, there's a lot of pressure on the government to find information on the aircraft. The FBI and NASA have been investigating these issues, but claim they have nothing to do with outer space. The U.S. sent drone detection and tracking systems to different spots to understand what these strange flying objects are. It became even worse when several unidentified drones were seen entering the airspace. These drones were sometimes accompanied by loud humming. Some were as big as SUVs. Although these strange drones have not made direct threats yet, they are still suspicious and have caused a lot of speculation. Many thought that aliens sent these aircraft to assess the country and find out the behavior of humans before they attacked. Regardless, these sightings have led to a lot of questions and speculation. By December 24, 2024, the reports of drone sightings in New Jersey decreased dramatically, causing many to believe that the aliens were done with their survey. Still, these drones led to mass hysteria and confirmation bias, especially among UFO experts and believers. The US government could not find anything anomalous about all these drones, but there's no telling what the future holds and if the sightings will continue in 2025. New Jersey has an interesting history of UFOs dating back to 2001. This year, drivers on the New Jersey Turnpike were shocked 15 minutes after midnight when they spotted strange orange and yellow lights in a V formation. Many people witnessed these lights as it went between Staten Island in New York and Carteret in New Jersey. The air traffic controllers denied that there couldn't be any airplanes, space flights, or military jets that could have caused these mysterious lights. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base sighting. This is not the first time that the US government has been chasing UFO sightings and trying to get to the bottom of it. Back in the Cold War period, they finally showed UFO evidence previously hidden from us. The Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio, is the headquarters of Project Blue Book. This project was the Air Force's investigation into unidentified flying objects. After all the paranoia and security concerns surrounding the UFOs spotted during the Cold War, they began investigating. The Project Blue Book investigated 12,618 UFO sightings, but 701 remained unidentified. At the end of the day, they concluded that none of the UFOs were a threat to national security. But it became ironic when the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base also became a popular spot for UFO sightings. It almost seemed like the aliens were trying to find out what was happening in the base that had been investigating them. In March 1966, an Ohio State Highway patrolman filed a UFO flying near the military base. But when he finally watched the film, it showed only the sky and nothing else. A year later, a resident in Dayton saw white and red revolving lights traveling at high speed near the base, but then it hovered and disappeared. In June 1967, 3 students in a cornfield near the base saw a large cigar-shaped spacecraft hovering, another shocking sighting. Although many of these sightings come with blurry records or no proof at all, they continued to add to the mystery of this base. In 2024, while New Jersey was dealing with many drone sightings, the same happened at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. The base had to be shut down for hours because of the drone activity around it. At the end of all the investigations, it was concluded that no UFO ever threatened national security. Still, it doesn't stop the world from being nervous about the increasing number of sightings. There's no telling whether the Air Force will continue to investigate these UFO sightings. Metallic orb sighting. 2024 was the year for drone sightings. But in 2023, most of the sightings were metallic flying orbs. These orbs were spotted worldwide from New Jersey to Manchester, UK, and baffled NASA and other government bodies. The metallic orbs were moving in cube-like formation, and through infrared footage, they showed white hotness. There was also an atmospheric distortion around each orb. The orbs traveled in formation. Sometimes they broke their formation to disperse in multiple directions. This was another case of causing people to speculate that the aliens had come to investigate Earth. With all the mysterious metallic orbs flying around the world, the Pentagon, NASA, and other organizations organized a UFO panel to figure out what was happening. But all the experts were unable to explain what these orbs were. One of the experts revealed an image of one of the orbs that an MQ-9 Reaper took from the US military. The photo was taken during a routine mission in the Middle East. Sean Kirkpatrick, the director of the US Department of Defense's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, also shared different reports on the metallic orbs, saying, "This is a typical example of the thing that we see most of. We see these things all over the world, and we see them making very interesting, apparent maneuvers." This one in particular, however, I would point out, demonstrated no enigmatic technical capabilities and was no threat to airborne safety. Although the metallic orbs threatened safety in the countries it was spotted in, they were still unsure what it was. Kirkpatrick had said, "While we are still looking at it, I don't have any more data other than that. Being able to come to some conclusion is going to take time until we can get better resolved data on similar objects that we can then do a larger analysis on." The orbs were spotted flying at different velocities. Some simply hovered and didn't move, while others were in an active flight. Also, the orbs had no thermal exhaust, so it was a mystery how they were running. Based on the recorded footage, the orbs can be white, silver, or translucent, and they were seen floating at an altitude between 10,000 and 30,000 feet, the same as a commercial aircraft. Despite all the efforts, the officials could not capture or intercept any orbs. Also, although they claimed that the orbs were not evidence of extraterrestrial life, they still didn't know what it was. USS Nimitz encounter. UFO evidence has always been around the world, with many encountering these strange objects. In November 2004, the USS Princeton, part of the USS Nimitz carrier strike group, noticed an unknown craft. The craft was on radar 100 miles off the coast of San Diego. For 2 weeks, the crew tracked objects that appeared at 80,000 feet before plummeting, hovering right over the Pacific Ocean. When the pilots arrived, they noticed turbulent water, and right above it was a large, shadowy object hovering over the surface. It became more mysterious when a white tic-tac-shaped craft emerged above the water. The object had no visible features like the engines, windows, wings, or infrared sensors, and no exhaust. Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Jim Slight decided to approach the aircraft, but suddenly the UFO accelerated away at a shocking speed. It repeated on radar 60 miles away from the previous position in seconds. This is 3 times faster than the speed of sound, surpassing the capabilities of the most powerful U.S. aircraft, even the F/A-18F Super Hornets. When the incident occurred, it was kept a secret for a long time. They finally showed UFO evidence previously hidden from us. The Tic Tac video was declassified and made public. The world was shocked by how fast and unique the aircraft was moving and its strange flight characteristics. The U.S. has been investigating the USS Nimitz encounter for a long time, trying to discover its origin and the nature of the phenomena. The Department of Defense also confirmed the video's authenticity and continued to study UAPs even more. This encounter is one of the most compelling and well-documented UAP sightings recorded. O'Hare International Airport saucer. Another shocking sighting of UFOs was at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport in November 2006. A group of United Airlines employees, including the pilots, mechanics, and supervisors, spotted a dark gray, metallic, saucer-shaped object. It hovered silently above Gate C-17 for about 5 minutes before accelerating upwards, piercing the clouds. It even left a clear blue hole in the sky, disappearing before everyone's eyes. The saucer was about 6 to 24 feet in diameter. Even with all the eyewitness accounts from many workers in the airport, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, refused to investigate the incident. They claimed the object was not on the radar and called it a weather event instead. But what kind of weather event produces a literal flying saucer? Astronomer Mark Hammergren suggested that the sighting might have been caused by a hole punch cloud, an unusual atmospheric occurrence where ice crystals form and create a circular gap in the cloud layer. The event attracted much attention from media in and around the United States, and it was even the most read story on the Chicago Tribune's website. The incident was also featured in television programs like UFO Hunters by the History Channel and the series Hangar 1, the UFO Files. This sighting remains one of the most intriguing UFO cases in the world, especially because there was a difference between eyewitness testimonies and the official explanations. Many people had spotted the saucer, but the government refused to admit it or investigate it further. UFO experts and speculators also thought the government was covering it up while investigating secretly to avoid causing issues and hysteria among the people. Still, no one could buy the excuse of a weather phenomenon. The Stephenville sightings. Stephenville, Texas has also been a spot of UFO sightings, and the government finally showed UFO evidence previously hidden. On the evening of January 8, 2008, the tranquil town of Stephenville, Texas became the focal point of widespread UFO sightings that captivated both residents and the broader public. Dozens of locals reported witnessing unusual white lights in the sky above Highway 67. Initially, these lights appeared in a single horizontal arc before transitioning into vertical parallel lines. Steve Allen, a local pilot, estimated that the strobe lights spanned about a mile long and half a mile wide, moving at an astonishing speed of approximately 3,000 miles per hour. Notably, these phenomena were observed without any accompanying sound. This incident was compared to the 1997 Phoenix Light sightings. Weeks after the event, the U.S. Air Force revealed that F-16 fighter jets were conducting training flights in the Brownwood military operating areas. However, as usual, the public did not buy this explanation. They said the objects showing these lights did not have the same flight characteristics and speed as normal aircraft. Other organizations continued investigating the situation since the U.S. government seemed to be hiding something. Further investigations into the incident revealed additional intriguing details. The Mutual UFO Network, MUFON, a U.S.-based organization dedicated to studying UFO phenomena, released a comprehensive 77-page report analyzing radar data from the Federal Aviation Administration and the National Weather Service. This report confirmed the presence of an unidentified object in the area, corroborating witness accounts. The radar data indicated that the object exhibited extraordinary speed, at times approaching 2,000 miles per hour, and demonstrated flight patterns that defied conventional explanations. The Stephenville sightings attracted much media attention, especially with some suspecting the credibility of the witness testimonies. It was another case of a difference between the official and witness statements. East Coast Go Fast video. One of the most interesting encounters between U.S. Navy pilots and a UFO was recorded in the Go Fast video. It was captured in 2015, but it wasn't until 2017 that they finally showed UFO evidence previously hidden from us. The footage leaked as part of revelations about the Pentagon's secretive Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program, was recorded by an FA-18 Super Hornet using a Raytheon Advanced Targeting Forward-Looking Infrared Pod. This sophisticated technology provides detailed thermal imagery of targets, offering a clear visual of the mysterious object. The UAP, described as a fast-moving, white, oval-shaped craft approximately 45 feet long, exhibited no visible wings, engines, or exhaust plume. The object was tracked at an altitude of 25,000 feet, hovering above the Atlantic Ocean. As the Navy pilots attempted to follow it, the UAP demonstrated extraordinary capabilities, including rapid acceleration and simultaneous axial rotation, maneuvers that defy conventional aviation technology. This was quite similar to the Tic Tac UFO that went off the coast of San Diego in 2004, and it led to even more speculation. From the video, it was clear that the pilots were completely shocked by the speed and agility of the UFO. Still, there has been no detailed explanation about the origin of the UFO and its capabilities. Soon after, the U.S. Department of Defense officially declassified the video in 2020, alongside the FLIR 1 and gimbal videos. These revelations intensified public interest in UAPs, prompting government agencies to take the phenomenon more seriously. While some theorize advanced military technology or extraterrestrial origins, the craft's true nature remains a mystery, leaving experts and enthusiasts searching for answers. Theories and speculations about UFOs. All the theories surrounding UFO sightings have sparked widespread speculation. Some say that these are advanced military drones and foreign surveillance technologies, but others maintain that these are extraterrestrial crafts. With their extraordinary speeds, sudden directional changes, and lack of visible propulsion systems, it is clear that they don't have the capabilities of current human technology. The sightings also raise critical questions about safety, accountability, and transparency. If these objects are foreign or domestic technologies, they could threaten national security or airspace safety. Conversely, if they are extraterrestrial, their presence challenges our understanding of physics and humanity's place in the universe. Governments have faced increasing pressure to investigate and disclose their findings, leading to a shift toward more serious discussions about the UFO phenomenon. Still, those who have witnessed UFOs end up facing a lot of stigma. They are often ridiculed or labeled as conspiracy theorists when they report it. It becomes worse when the government gives official reports that are opposite to what the people saw. The rise of social media has played a crucial role in spreading videos, photos, and first-hand testimonies, creating a more connected and informed global community. Platforms like Twitter and YouTube have amplified high-profile sightings, making dismissing them as isolated incidents harder. Additionally, the consistency of descriptions, fast-moving objects with no visible propulsion appearing across different countries and cultures, has lent credibility to the UFO phenomenon. With growing evidence and public interest, the conversation around UFOs continues to evolve, balancing skepticism with curiosity. What do you think about these UFO sightings? Are these signs of extraterrestrial activity or simply advanced military technology? Leave your thoughts in the comments and be sure to like and subscribe for more interesting videos.